The latest developments in The Bold and the Beautiful have left fans on the edge of their seats. From Liam's tragic fate to family betrayals and heartbreaking confrontations, the Forrester family finds themselves trapped in a storm of emotions, lies, and manipulation. As the storylines continue to twist and turn, the tension between Brooke, Taylor, and Ridge reaches new heights. In the meantime, Steffi faces a heartbreaking loss. Katie uncovers dark secrets, and Ridge is forced to confront his own heart's desires. Let's dive into the emotional roller coaster of the upcoming episodes. Liam's struggle and tragic fate. Liam Spencer, ever the central figure in The Bold and the Beautiful, finds himself at a breaking point, facing a dire prognosis. Diagnosed with a terminal brain tumor, Liam's situation grows increasingly dire with each passing day. He refuses to accept the reality of his illness, choosing instead to deny the seriousness of his condition. While Steffi remains by his side, supporting him through this challenging time, Liam's condition deteriorates rapidly. His mind becomes clouded, and his once sharp memory begins to fade. As Liam's health worsens, Steffi is left torn between her love for him and her responsibility to her family. Despite her own emotional turmoil, she remains a constant presence by his side. However, it is clear that Steffi's emotional strength is beginning to crumble under the weight of Liam's impending death. In a desperate attempt to find hope, Liam receives news of a potential life-saving surgery in Europe, which briefly sparks his optimism. But as fate would have it, his hopes are dashed when his flight to Europe crashes due to poor weather conditions. The plane crashes and all passengers, including Liam, are tragically killed. The Forrester family and everyone connected to Liam are left devastated by the sudden and unexpected loss. Steffi, upon learning of Liam's death, is inconsolable. Having already suffered the emotional burden of his declining health, this final blow is too much for her to bear. But what makes it even worse is the fact that Steffi never had the chance to say goodbye to Liam properly. The loss will reverberate through the entire Forrester family, especially when Steffi is left with a broken heart and unresolved feelings. The Forrester family drama, Brooke, Taylor, and Ridge. As Liam's death brings sorrow to the family, the simmering tensions between Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes bubble to the surface once again. Their rivalry, which has always been rooted in their love for Ridge, takes center stage during a high-profile Forrester Creations fashion show. The event, which should be a celebration of fashion and family, quickly becomes the backdrop for the ultimate showdown between these two women. Brooke, ever the optimist, believes that she is the rightful woman for Ridge. She hopes that the fashion show will mark the moment of her grand reunion with him. In a bold move, Brooke wears her wedding dress for the event, intending to remind Ridge of the life they once had together. Ridge, however, remains committed to Taylor, though the pressure from his family, especially his father, Eric, continues to mount. Unbeknownst to Ridge, Eric has been manipulating the situation behind the scenes. He has been working with Brooke to rekindle her romance with Ridge, even going as far as to set up situations where the two can reconnect. Eric's interference in his son's love life is nothing short of drastic, and it becomes clear that his personal bias toward Brooke is influencing his decisions. Taylor, of course, sees through the manipulation. She realizes that Eric's plan is to have Ridge reunite with Brooke, and she is devastated. In an act of defiance, Taylor locks Brooke in a dressing room, determined to prevent her from making an appearance at the fashion show. As the clock ticks down and the show must go on, Brooke is trapped, leaving Ridge and the entire Forrester family searching for answers. Eventually, the confrontation between Brooke and Taylor escalates. Brooke is furious, and as tensions boil over, Taylor lashes out physically, leading to a heated argument between the two women. The stakes are high as they battle for Ridge's affection, but their conflict becomes so intense that it disrupts the entire fashion show. Ridge, now fully aware of the lengths his family will go to, is left to make a choice: stay with Taylor or give in to his father's wishes and return to Brooke. Katie's discovery and Daphne's deception. Meanwhile, Katie Logan's investigative instincts lead her down a troubling path. After witnessing a suspicious moment between Carter Walton and Daphne, Katie becomes concerned that there may be more to their relationship than meets the eye. As she digs deeper, Katie uncovers a disturbing truth. Daphne, it seems, has been working behind the scenes to manipulate Carter, likely as part of Steffi's plan. Katie, protective of Hope and Carter, refuses to let Daphne's schemes go unchallenged. She confronts Daphne, warning her to stay away from Carter and stop trying to come between him and Hope. Daphne, however, isn't easily deterred. She tries to downplay her actions, but Katie knows that there is more at play than just a simple misunderstanding. In a tense moment, Katie presses Daphne for answers, and the truth about her involvement with Steffi comes to light. Daphne admits that she has been manipulating Carter and contributing to the emotional chaos surrounding Hope's relationship. Katie, not one to back down, vows to protect Hope and ensure that Daphne's manipulations don't tear apart the people she cares about. This revelation sets the stage for further drama, as Katie's investigation into Daphne's motives could have far-reaching consequences for the Forrester family. Meanwhile, Carter, oblivious to the full extent of the scheming, continues to navigate his relationship with Hope, unaware of the storm that is brewing around him. Ridge's dilemma and family conflict. Ridge Forrester, caught in the middle of the emotional tug-of-war between Taylor and Brooke, faces a monumental decision. While he remains committed to Taylor, the constant pressure from his father, Eric, and his family is beginning to take a toll on him. Eric's manipulation, combined with the constant reminders of the past with Brooke, leaves Ridge questioning his own heart. Ridge is torn between his loyalty to Taylor, the woman who has stood by him through thick and thin, and the pull he feels toward Brooke, the mother of his children. The complexity of his emotions leads him to seek solace in the most unexpected of places, but ultimately, he must make a choice that could impact his entire future. As Ridge grapples with his heart and mind, Steffi and Thomas will play pivotal roles in reminding him of what truly matters. Both of Ridge's children are protective of their mother and are unlikely to let him make a decision that would harm Taylor. As the Forrester family's secrets and personal betrayals unfold, Ridge's relationship with both Taylor and Brooke will be tested like never before. The aftermath and the future of Forrester Creations. As the dust settles from the emotional chaos surrounding the fashion show, the Forrester family must pick up the pieces of their fractured relationships. Ridge's decision will have lasting consequences, and the toll it takes on Taylor, Brooke, and their children will be felt for years to come. The rift between the two women will only deepen, and the question of who will end up with Ridge will remain unresolved for the time being. Steffi, having lost Liam, must now contend with the fallout of his death and the impact it has on her future with Finn. Will Steffi continue to build a life with Finn, or will the memories of Liam and their past prevent her from fully moving on? Meanwhile, Hope's journey takes an unexpected turn as she navigates the complexities of her relationships with both Carter and Liam's memory. The Forrester family is headed for a dramatic confrontation that will test loyalties, love, and family bonds. With secrets exposed, hearts broken, and lives irrevocably changed, the future of Forrester Creations is uncertain, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The next few weeks will be critical as the bold and the beautiful brings the storylines to a head. What lies ahead for Ridge, Brooke, Taylor, Steffi, Hope, and the entire Forrester family? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. The Bold and the Beautiful is about to take fans on the ride of a lifetime, with twists and turns that will leave everyone guessing.